All right, we're ready for Coach Bennett. If you raise your hand, we'll call on you. We'll start in front with Jeff White.
Tony, that was a heck of a comeback to get back in it after Kihei hit the 2 free throws to put you up to. What was the difference in the final 3 minutes and change?
Yeah, I thought, well, first to start the game, they shot lights out, and we didn't, it wasn't like we knew they could shoot, but you got to trust the defense behind you and try to pressure the ball, so thought we adjusted well. But I thought some key baskets inside that they got. They went right inside, and then we gave up a couple of key offensive rebounds that I thought we had, and those are, you play hard, the ball gets by, you got to come up with those, but that doesn't take away from how well our guys fought and how they came back, and we were better defensively, but you have to finish the play, and to give up the 8 offensive rebounds, and I think a couple of them were at crucial times, and there were some plays made, and it's just one of those games where it didn't look good early because of how they were shooting, but our guys hung in there, and again we ran. Usually our defense keeps us in there. Well, this time our offense had to kind of keep us in there, and Louisville's a very good team. Obviously, you can see that.
Can't take on the front and the middle.
Some of your team fouls less than any team in the country. How do you explain the 20 fouls tonight? I don't think Louisville had one field goal in the last 5 minutes.
Trying to bait me here or what? I guess we fouled. I'll look at the tape. It's a physical game, and a lot of stuff's happening, and we try to play very good position. And when guys are dribbling and putting the ball on the floor hard, there's contact all over. But there's just a couple that possessions are so valuable in those kinds of games, and you hate to. When you look at how many times we put them on the line and the discrepancy, you just battle, and you got to try. We'll go to the film and see what we can do better with our positioning. But I think the rebounding is going to stand out, where we gave them some of those offensive rebounds, and they put you a little bit in a pickle, so to speak, where if you go and double the post, they got so many good shooters around it. But if you don't, that's why we put our big fella in there, Francisco Cafaro, who's very physical. I thought he did a good job, but there's a lot of banging going on, and I thought Stephen made some really nice plays, even while he was well defended one-on-one.
Okay, Aaron and then Doug.
Hey, Tony. Tomas really played with a lot of confidence today. What have you seen in his development recently? I mean, he had that big game against Wake, and he bounced back from the last game against Clemson there. And also, just when he's shooting like that, I mean, what can that do for your team going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I think you saw he and Kihei, obviously, 11 and 22 from 3. We haven't seen that for quite a while. But he just, Thomas was discouraged early because he gave up a few threes, and we challenged him, and he felt it, but you can see he's getting more and more comfortable. He's got a very good feel. He's aggressive, we like to say, at hunting his shot. And our guys did a good job of finding him and screening. We screened well, and and I just thought he gives us, again, our offense kept us in, got us back in it with he and Kihei, and then we made some aggressive plays, and that makes us a different team. But then you can't forget how good you have to be defensively. I thought there was just a few times we had some breakdowns that cost us, and Louisville will do that to you. What makes Louisville good is they seem like they can play, in the 50s and in the 80s, and well, I guess we showed we can play in the 73s now, but we got to see if we can consistently do that. But that's what makes, I think, them good, is their ability to play different paces and different styles.
Doug and then Jeff.
Do you think that you're over here? Do you think that your play against this team give you maybe more respect than you've gotten, or does it really matter?
I don't respect it. You know me. I don't have a social media account. I don't read anything, so it's about us. We gotta play well, and for whatever reason the ACC's not getting a lot of respect. We played well against a very good team, and hopefully, but that it's just what's next for us. So I don't think maybe our guys are aware of that. I just want our guys to play with an edge and keep finding ways to be the best. We talked about it, the best version of themselves, and they took our message was before the game: leave this place a better team when we leave. And you kind of not leave it better than you found it in a way, but leave this place a better team. I said, I don't know if that means you're going to win. Who can say that? You sit there and look at these guys for the game. We're winning this one, and that. I said, leave it a better team. And I think we did that today. And there's still things that we can improve, but you saw, a great environment for college basketball. And we took a step in defeat. But I can handle being beat. I just don't like losing. We didn't lose today.
Jeff.
Kihei has been known more for his passing and his defense than for his outside shooting, but he hit some big threes today, and he's hit a number of them this season. How far has he come as an outside shooter since he entered the program?
Yeah, no, he works at it, and, you know, we need that, and obviously he got some great looks, guys, again, made some plays for him. I thought he was gonna make that three. Louisville went to switching 1 through 5, and he sort of backed, I don't know if it was Enoch or Williams, and late in the game, he backed him up, and he got a real clean look. And that was the one I know he really wanted and we wanted, but he certainly has improved, and he is so quick, so he's a threat that way at his size, and the better he shoots, the more dynamic he is because of his quickness and his ability to touch the paint.
One in the back.
Tony, the last 4 or 5 minutes, they went to Johnson at the point guard. He penetrated and created. Can you tell the difference, or talk about the difference that he has when he's out there on the floor?
Yeah, I mean, his size is great. He really attacked. Chris ran some good stuff to, you know, get him downhill, and he made the plays. And again, we probably had a couple breakdowns where we either reached or leaned and weren't quite right. But the young man, being a freshman from this area, isn't he from here? He showed hometown good tonight in that setting. And I don't know, you know, we probably had a couple breakdowns, but late in the game, it comes down to making plays, and they made a few more plays than we did. Now, we made some plays, so I'm not saying we didn't, but it usually comes down to that in the last few possessions, few minutes of games.
Take one more right here in the second row, far right.
Coach, as you scouted Louisville, what did you notice about their offense? They started off hitting threes, they went inside in the second half. What did you notice as you scouted Louisville about their offense?
I think that's it. They're certainly, when they played Georgia Tech, they were having a little trouble. Georgia Tech played great, and boom, they went right inside. Against Wake Forest, you know, I thought all of a sudden you just saw Sutton just start attacking off the bounce. So they can slash, they can score inside. Obviously, they can score outside with the likes of, you know, I always say his name wrong, Wara, right? I say the end. Wara, sorry, the N is silent. You know, that it's just a multifaceted team that when you score in different ways, play different styles, that makes you effective. We had some ability to do that at times last year. We actually showed a little bit with Momedy inside and our guys outside today, but that's what, you know, watching them, how they went in different ways offensively, and they threw some zone at us, switching man to man, and they played their typical man, so they got all the bases covered.
Thanks, Tony.